Good day, Coyotes, and welcome back to another episode of Good Morning Castaic. My name is Miss Scarlett, and today I'm joined with my colleagues
Wadsworth.
And I'm Yvette. On this episode, we have a lot coming up for you. Today, we'll be talking about our upcoming production, Clue, along with trivia with our students on campus, a Castaic countdown, announcements, and much more.
This is getting serious because Good Morning Castaic starts right now.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Welcome back.
On today's edition of Good Morning Castaic, we'll be focusing on Castaic High School's upcoming theater production, Clue.
The story of Clue is a mysterious one indeed. The plot of the film involves 6 guests, a butler, a maid, who are all being blackmailed by a mysterious host, leading to a series of murders in a mansion.
The question is, however, will anyone ever be able to solve the mystery?
You can see Clue November 13th through the 15th at 7 p.m. with an extra showing on the 15th at 2 p.m.
Speaking of the show, GMC's Dylan Silvera visited us on stage to provide you with a behind-the-scenes look at this large-scale production.
Let's see what our drama program is doing to prepare.
The stage is set and the cast of Clue is ready to bring this iconic mystery to life at Castaic High, a show packed with suspense, comedy, and twists.
So we are in our final week of full rehearsals, so we're in Tech Week, and we're just running everything to make sure all of our cues and lines and set changes are like down to a T so we can perform them fluidly. I think it's really funny, and I really like the set, and I like how the set ties into like everything because the rooms involve so much of the story, and it's a really fun show.
I got the chance to tour the Clue set, built by our own amazing stagecraft team.
Let's start over here in the library, which has 4 walls, as you can clearly see. We got some really great books. We got a telephone. Hope nobody uses that. Then, next we have our kitchen, which I always say looks like an IKEA, like, show room, right? With, like, the walls and the little shelf. Very chic. Very current for 1954. Next up, we have our lounge. If you need a place to lounge, this is the place. Wonderful couch. Hope that gets some good use out of it. Here is our hall, our grand room. My coat's hanging up by the door. Sorry, the place is a mess. Beautiful antique grandfather clock that won't tell you the time, but it's still beautiful to look at. We have our conservatory, in case you're a botanist, whatever you're into. Next and lastly, we have our billiard room. The pool table's all the way back there, it's very big. Which just means the billiard room is very spacious. And that's the house tour. Thank you so much.
Clue's detailed set design and the creative props help transport the audience straight into the world of Clue.
The thing about Clue is it's very much a classic. I'm sure a lot of us have memories of going over to our friend's house and playing the board game, so it's really cool being able to bring these characters to a life in a way that's not just moving a piece around on a piece of cardboard.
The stagecraft team's hard work and attention to detail bring the world of Clue to life. You can catch Clue live at the Castaic High School Theater from November 13th to the 15th. Come join the investigation and see if you can find the mystery before the final curtain call. Reporting for Good Morning Castaic, my name is Dylan Silvera.
Great job this week to all students and faculty that were recognized.
Well, with a plethora of activities occurring on campus, this week we have Mrs. White with our announcements. Mrs. White?
Greetings, Coyotes. I'm Mrs. White, and today we're going to go over our weekly announcements. To begin, in college and career news, the 2026 Santa Clarita Valley Scholarship Foundation application will open Monday, November 17th on the SCVF website at scvsf.org. Remember, one application applies to multiple scholarships, and applications are due Friday, January 16th, before 3 p.m. in the counseling office to Ms. Monty, and there will be no exceptions. Also, don't forget 11th and 12th graders, COC concurrent enrollment is available if you wish to take a COC class through COC. This enrollment is not associated with students' class schedules at CHS, however. Spring session enrollment registration begins Thursday, November 20th. For more information on concurrent enrollment, please visit your counselor. In sports news, softball final tryouts are happening this Wednesday and Thursday. Remember to head to the softball field after period 6 and make sure to bring a shirt, softball pants, cleats, a glove, a bat if you have one, and a visor. For any additional questions, email Coach Leon at gleon@heartdistrict.org. And finally, tickets are now on sale for Castaic High School's theater production of Clue High School Edition. Scan this QR code to purchase tickets, and showtimes will be this Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. I'll see you there. Well, Coyotes, that is all for this week's announcements, and now let's send it back to our hosts.
Thank you, Mrs. White, for those announcements.
Because Clue was originally a board game meant for groups of 3 to 6 players, we have a Castaic countdown for the most sold board games of all time.
Well, someone's got to break the ice, so let's send it to Professor Plum for this week's Castaic Countdown.
Hey Coyotes, welcome to the Castaic Countdown. I'm Professor Plum, and this week we're going to be discussing the top 5 sold board games of all time. At number 5, it's the theme of today's episode, Clue. Did you know that originally there was supposed to be a bomb as a weapon? That's pretty explosive. For number 4, it's Scrabble. Ever since 1948, the pieces have been the same ever since the game's first release. Now, for the top 3, let's start it off at number 3 with the board game that seemed to take forever, Monopoly. During World War II, the game was used to smuggle escape maps to Allied prisoners of war in German camps. Pretty dark for what seems to be a lighthearted game. Now, at number 2, Checkers. This game has been around since 3000 BCE. The people that made Stonehenge could have been playing checkers in their free time. Isn't that insane? Now, at number 1, the most sold board game of all time with over 50 billion units sold is chess. The game first came out in 1200 CE, meaning that Genghis Khan could have been playing chess against Constantinople. That is wild to think about. Anyways, let's send it back to the hosts.
Thank you, Professor Plum, for that insight on the top 5 most sold board games of all time. It was very interesting to see how long some games have been around, especially chess. And that concludes today's episode.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Good Morning Castaic, and check out Coyote Bites and The Pack here on YouTube.
We hope to see you all soon, Coyotes, for the upcoming play and for next week for more content from Good Morning Castaic.
We'll see you on the stage.